snow like this. You see the ice when I show my wrist. You feeling sad, then it goes like this.
What's good with y'all, man? Welcome to a whole nother episode of Better Than Silver and Gold. So look, I know y'all used to, hearing me from the audio aspect, but we're going to take a whole different approach. I had a couple creatives that came up in here, and they introduced me to some new stuff. So, hey, you might be seeing a whole different side, but you got to let me know if you mess with it, because I know people like to see it visually and all that. But let me know. I got my email, and, like and subscribe, do your thing. I don't really like telling people to do that, but, do what you're going to do. Do what you feel like your spirit going to move me and all like that. But as y'all see, we talking up, we really conversating. We feeling real good. We on that hen and that hen and chill. So I got a couple of my partners, some people that I went to high school with. I got my homegirl Lauren. Introduce yourself, Lauren.
Okay, well, I am the thelaurenj.
Okay.
I am a boutique owner. It's called Haus De Kulture.
Talk your shit.
So
Okay. And I got my homeboy 318 Chase up in here, talk your shit.
The young 318, man. Premium team fan gang, eyes of a goat.
Gang.
We here to, just make magic. That's all we focus on is making magic and showing people that, the grind is never stopped. We all hours the clock is, the wheels are burning. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So, man, listen, man, look. First off, I don't know if y'all understand, but y'all didn't hear the beginning of the conversation, but we're going to start off talking about this, and then we're going to veer into another topic. But what I feel is so really cool is like you had sent in the email, it's 3 different people that's coming from different perspectives of being a creative and coming together to cultivate something that can be, transcendent, basically.
Right.
And how do y'all feel about that?
See, when I thought of it, I just think of it as 3 different universes. She think a certain way, I think a certain way, you think a certain way. And we all got one goal as creators is to be the top creator, basically. You don't really care about the money. It's a plus, but you really want to be that top dog. So the whole point of this is just us doing something from scratch. And watch how we make it bigger from here.
Facts.
Off of some shit that just came like this.
Yes,
because it magic. Because I seen, bro, this is how this happened. I dropped my album December 3rd.
But
I walked into the barbershop. Said I got some photo books.
What did I go ahead, I'm sorry.
I got some photo books, right? I got some photo books that showed my journey of me rapping, me on stage, me doing everything from like
if you don't have one, purchase.
That's what I'm saying. Go
2007
purchase,
from 2017
pick
to
it
this
up on
point.
all your platforms and stuff like that. Go stream the album. Still going. On all streaming platforms.
I walk in, I see him. He instantly opened his wallet, like, bro, let me get one. Bet. He tell me about the podcast. Man, we ran it up for about 30 minutes after, and that's just how we basically ended up here. Yeah. To make it long story short, like
organically and natural.
Gotta lock in.
When the best things happen. You never. I noticed like when you so rigid and you forced, like Bruce Lee said, man, you just got to be like water. You just got to let it happen and take the shit. Whatever happens. So that's been my whole. That's what I'm saying. That's been my whole approach for at least the past 2 years of my life. I've been, and it's like just walking by faith and not by sight, as Christian said, pretty much.
Right.
So like, how do you feel about it, Lauren? What was my question that I had? My question was
about us 3 getting together.
Like us organically coming together like this, because who's to say that this is the only episode? You never know. Y'all might end up just being the co-host.
This might be a permanent thing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm just saying. Like, I'm just gonna speak into existence. I mean,
I have no problem with it. I've been looking for co-hosts.
I don't think this is gonna be the first and the only. I feel like this.
You see how easy we made it happen?
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine when you was trying to do it with others that you're closer with, and it wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Never would have happened.
Because it's your partner, and they got this going, and they don't want to. But this just easily happened.
Everything happens for a reason.
That's facts.
I'm gonna just leave it at
That's
that.
Facts.
I'm gonna just.
So
leave it
you
at
never
that.
know, brother. It's three different worlds put into one spot. Boom.
I stay open minded at all times because I don't like to block my blessings.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, all right, so Lauren, I do want to ask you this question. So,
okay, what's up?
Your website seems to have a heavy foundation that's driven by faith. What birthed that concept?
I'm faith. God first, always. He is the head of my life. He is the reason why I'm here today.
Who Who got you? Was it sort of like a family thing? Like, you know, like it was instilled in your mom, your grandma, and then it was passed down to you, or you sort of discovered it yourself?
Basically, yeah. At a young age, I was always in church.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I grew up. I had to be part of something. Praise dance, usher, announcements.
I was an usher one time.
You know, it was always it had to be something. You know,
I had the whole
it
white
had to be
face paint on
something.
my face and everything.
You know,
Real
I
talk.
had Sunday school,
talk.
choir rehearsal.
Yep.
I was always in something, but like it's different when you're forced to go. But then when you grow older,
You gotta find your way
you
there.
find your way.
You find your way, and you started getting your faith.
Exactly.
Tested.
Exactly. Because I actually went through things.
Yeah.
I experienced things.
So them gospel songs just weren't regular gospel songs no more. That's something that you really live
they
by.
hit differently now.
Yeah.
Today, they hit differently than when I was 10 years old, 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? They hit differently now because I done been through some stuff. I've had some things that I have been through.
I find myself sometimes whenever I'm down on the low, I throw on some, I think his name is Fred Hammond.
Yes.
No weapon formed against me shall
Yes.
prosper. I gotta throw that on.
Yes.
I gotta throw that on, you know.
That's it. That's a good one.
Yes, sir. So,
Yeah.
all right, so Chase, this one for you. So you dropped your first EP in 2015 titled News to You.
New to us.
Oh,
New to us.
New to
Correct
us?
them.
Okay, I'm sorry.
New to us.
New,
You good, bro?
new,
You
new
good,
to
you
us.
good.
All right, so which you guys can go cop on all streaming platforms, and you were signed to a Brooklyn-based label, TFMG.
Team
So-
Fame Gang.
How'd that happen? How soon did you get the call from the label after dropping your EP? Do you remember what you were doing when you were called? Where were you when they called you? Who was with you? And why was that? Why did you go towards that label even though you're from the South?
All right, check this out. Boom.
Told you I was gonna come with the question.
I like it.
So,
I like it.
Real,
I like
real.
it. Check this out. 2015, I dropped New to Us. I dropped it on my birthday, April 4th, when I turned 18 to 19. And I paid for a blog on Twitter. This is my first time starting to invest in myself in my music career. So
You paid for a blog. What do you mean by that? Because I look at blogs, but
okay, they'll make a write up, they'll tweet your stuff, they'll share it.
it's sort of like a promo.
Yeah, you paying somebody to promote it. They got a certain
Like
base
post it.
their self.
Okay.
So just so happened, this dude, my guy from Brooklyn, New York, K Burns, was a big follower of this blog. He saw the cover. He said I had some Jordan 3s on in the dirt. He said, this nigga crazy. So I'm going to go look at him just because off the cover, bro. This 2 weeks after I dropped the tape, bro, he hit me up on Twitter. I'm like, bro, what you think about signing? Boom, boom, boom. And it was more of a verbal signing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no contracts or nothing like that. So, bro, I just signed to him off Twitter. And 2 years later, went touring. Like, just like that. Like, he kept me in the loop. He sent me producers. He sent all the help my way. I done been to New York 3 times, done did shows. I know at least 30 plus shows with bro. So, songs. He put me on game.
So simply, it took him having curiosity of why the fuck this nigga
Off
got
of Twitter
dropped
mention,
on.
bro. Off of Twitter
Really?
mention.
That's
My
all it
life
took.
changed, bro. My
Crazy.
life changed off
Off of-
$60.
Off an app.
Crazy.
No, off of $60 if we keeping it G. $60. My life changed.
Bruh.
I went touring off of a $60 promo I paid for, basically.
$60.
$60.
All right, so I'm gonna expound on what you're saying. What feeling did you have in you that made you wanna purchase that $60? Like, because I know like you was probably hesitant, and I know I have that. I do that at times, but what reaffirmed like, hey, nah, this it. I did. Not saying that was gonna happen, but just the fact of like this is part of the path. Like it's the start.
Bro, I've been loving music my whole life, so it's like it felt so right. I just dropped out of school, college, lost my job, and it was like the only thing I had going at the time, and I had a little extra bread, so I'm like, I'm finna invest in it because I had a little hype around me, so I'm finna go with it and
So
see.
you gotta cultivate that wave.
Yeah,
you gotta go.
I'm finna go with it. This is my first tape. This is my first everything. So like, this is my first step of taking it serious. So I'm finna throw that $60.
It's 60. You can get 60.
And it changed my life, bro. I swear to God, it changed my whole life.
All it took was
like,
$60.
I learned game.
But it took. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I learned game. I got experience from shows. I made money. I made Off of that $60, bro, my life changed basically.
Really?
Yeah. I wouldn't be here without if I didn't invest that $60, bro. I wouldn't be.
And you was like sure about it, like, oh, it's $60, all right, or you was like, I mean, it's $60, you know.
We just gonna try it.
Yeah, I think it could go either way.
This is my first tape, bro. We just gonna try it. The dude reached out to me. It was called Daily Dose. We just gonna try it. And it was just it went from there.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. All right, Lauren. So quality over quantity is something that's, you know, I understand is very important to you. So how do you feel your quality sets you apart from bigger corporations and companies, you know, that's really industrialized, manufactured? You know, I'm not saying that the quality isn't there, but at the same time, it's not looked at or it's not detailed like a small business just because you really care about your customers.
Right.
As opposed to when you got millions of them, it's like, well, you know what, we can put anything out. They're going to do whatever. So.
Yeah. So, like, to me, clothing is an investment. So, all my ladies out there, you know, of course, y'all know we shop for every event that we have. You know, if something comes up, we're shopping. So, to me, because I'm a witness to it. You know, I used to go out and go like to H&M, Forever 21.
I'm a fan of
Route
H&M.
21, you know, or just going online to Fashion Nova, buying something, and it's only lasting me for like that one time that I ordered it for. I wash it, it shrinks.
So hold on. So women wear the same clothes multiple times?
Yeah,
I don't really notice it.
you pay for it. What you mean?
See, that's all about fashion. You got to know how to rock it.
Yeah,
See,
no,
me,
for sure.
I'm a
Because
fashionista.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So you can have. So I got these pair of ripped jeans. So I don't wear them with my ones. I don't wear them with my Adidas, but I don't wear them.
Facts.
I don't wear them with my boots with my brown jacket on. It's just different styles of what you're going for.
That's
you
facts,
gotta
though.
know, because nowadays, and I will say this, and I'm gonna let y'all talk after this because I noticed this and I have to say this: it's people nowadays that really dictate their outfit around $200 sneakers, and they thinking that make the outfit. They don't understand. All right, cool. You can have a nice pair of shoes, but first of all, you got to be unique and distinct. Set yourself apart.
Exactly.
So
That's the one.
Exactly.
my thing is, what I do is I get a decent and cool pair of shoes. You know, you can never go wrong with some G Fazos. All right,
Never.
cool. So now I'm gonna build your outfit. Now that you got your G Fazos on, don't go get no jeans. Get some chinos. But all right, so bet you got the
like
chinos.
chino jeans.
That's what I'm saying. So cool. You can get chinos from Target. All right, so cool.
That part.
Free promo. So
Nah, for
Free
real.
game.
free game. So look, now that you got your chinos, what dudes don't understand is, me personally, I'm 5'5". I have to go get my stuff tailored. You go get your stuff altered and tailored. That is very important. That is very important. People don't understand that because it's all about the silhouette. People go for the brands nowadays. It's about the silhouette of how it lay on your body.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, listen, it took me
Talking
some time to
shit.
get
That's
here.
it.
All right, so now,
That's
all right, we're
it.
working our way up. You get you a nice belt, you know, either brown or black. You can never go wrong with none of that. I personally wear monochromatic colors like gray, black, navy blue, olive green, white. You know, I know what I want.
Exactly.
All right, cool.
That's
So you
it.
get your shirt. You know, you can get any shirt you want. And then, you know, you get your jacket, depending on if it's fall or something like that, and get you like a 50 hat, 47 hat, if that's what you rock, or have a fresh cut. I will say this, though, niggas. The niggas that can't grow beards out here, because it's a lot.
Mine don't grow.
Nah, listen, and that's okay.
So I
because
just
you know
keep
what
this right here.
That's what I'm saying, because you know what you're doing. But a lot of people out here that ain't got their daddies to tell them this right here. All right, so look, if your beard is almost grew in and you got patches and you one of them niggas that always have an opinion about shit, cut that shit and just get a goatee. Bitches gonna love it. I would not lie to you, okay?
Goatee gang.
But you know, like, man, just listen, just do what you feel is comfortable to you.
Yeah.
All right,
Niggas
but
do
make sure,
always trying to be like somebody
make sure
else.
you do it
I
well,
agree.
because what I had to learn is, listen, you cannot be no carbon copy of nobody else. You can only be the second best. You can be the first best you.
That's
You know what? I thought about something earlier.
it.
I just want to insert this real quick. You made me think about it. All right. I was riding, right? And I feel like one of the biggest destinies in life is when you're born, like one of the biggest things you're supposed to do is conquer who you're supposed to be. Like, does that make sense? Like the full you.
I'll tell you what, I put it. I'm sorry.
the best version
I put
of
it
you.
in. I put it in a few words. Knowledge of self-discovery.
Yeah.
That's what I've been on this path for about 5 years now. It took me 5 years for you to see this person that you see now. I meditate. I do yoga. I work
Basically.
out. I read. I write poetry. I'm working on photography. I'm working on stand up comedy. I'm doing all these different things. But like what people don't understand is that's why people get so bored because the devil works on the idle mind. So when you just sit there, that's when you're gonna have all those bad thoughts. That's when you're gonna get, you're gonna get into all that mischievous stuff. All right. So what I had to learn is you gotta have passions. You gotta have something that you chasing after. Because listen, all the people that everybody liking all the pictures, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Kevin Hart, Joe Rogan, T.I., Jeezy, Gucci Man, whoever you follow, they always got something else that they doing. They never just sitting around just
Facts.
It's always something else that they're doing. So you gotta find
stay
find
busy.
something that interests you.
Gotta keep going.
You know, no matter what it is.
Still going.
And that's what I'm on. That's why I'm working on like 7 different things, just because one, it's just how I am. I'm a Gemini, and
Some gotta work.
It's just a bunch of different things that interest me.
That's also true.
I cannot be tied down to like one career. Like I've always been like that. I've never been the one to, bro. I don't know if y'all realize, but everyone that went to Reston High, they immediately went to college. I didn't go to college. I haven't went to college. I went for 1 semester last year. Only just because
I dropped out of my
lost.
third
I'm
semester.
one of those people.
Only because I felt lost. But everybody, but it's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying everybody else took the traditional route, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I felt something told me to, nah, Darian, you got to take the road. Let's travel. It may take a little longer. It may not take 4 years like everybody else. But that 7 years, that 10 years is gonna take. It's gonna be more rewarding. It's gonna get it in 100-fold.
I agree with it though.
So what made you stop? Like, how was the day?
I didn't stop. I'm still on it.
I'm talking about going to school.
Oh,
I'm saying like what
This
when
is
you
funny.
woke up that day and was like,
listen,
I ain't going.
This is a story that nobody actually heard and people need to hear, because a lot of people had me really fucked up last year. Excuse my language and vernacular. And I do want to give a disclaimer. Whenever we using vulgar language on the show, it's just it's a thing of self-expression. Okay, this is not a thing of you using derogatory terms to destruct somebody's character and like that. Now, if you want to take it there with words, I can take it there with anybody. But I'm just saying, we are adults, we're respectful. As long as I pay my bills, I can say whatever I say, and everybody else. All right, so cool.
Doing good, Coop.
All right, bet. So look, people didn't hear about this last year. So when I had my challenger last year, right?
Yeah.
I worked forever. All right, so I don't know if you realize, but everybody else majority of the people, that I graduated with from Reston High, they got cars at the graduation. Well, my mama gave me $20. And she took me to Applebee's. I know what I'm saying.
Boy, I slept on the floor my graduation night, nigga. Yeah. Just moved to a new house, got evicted and shit. Like, that's how my graduation night went. Like,
I feel that. And
I was drunk though.
No, for sure. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
That Palmer Sun and that New Amsterdam gonna get you right.
I was on Amsterdam.
That's what I'm saying. That's the young years.
Yeah.
Throw that 15.
I wasn't drinking at a young age, but
Right.
that's what was going on.
21.
My uncle gave me some shit, I was playing knock on wood. So look, this how it happened. So, bro, tell me what I'm gonna take, since I have time to talk about this, I been meaning to say it. I'm gonna take y'all through the quick but full story. All right, so look, it's one day. I ended up paying off all my bills. Like basically, like everything on my credit was paid off. So I'm like, okay, that's basically free money. Like you ain't gotta pay $200, $400 to this. So now I'm like, man, bro, I can go take a girl out and rent like a nice car. Now I'm thinking like, I ain't got nothing to pay for. I can go buy me a car. Literally, I thought about that shit for one day. And no, listen, because it ties into it, bro. The next day, I bought that challenge. I will not lie to you, dead ass, real spill. That's what happened. But guess what? That's when I got diagnosed with bipolar disorder this year. That's when my manic episode. That was my first day. That first day, I slept for 1 hour and I didn't eat that whole day.
You had the white and black with the TA thing.
So
on it, huh?
yeah, so look, yeah, that's that one, and I'm gonna get into it. But listen, if y'all don't know what a manic episode is, I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie Limitless with Bradley Cooper.
Probably not.
Yeah,
probably so.
I saw.
All right, so if you've ever been prescribed Adderall,
yeah,
or you know what the feeling of Adderall is, so that was my feeling for 2 weeks straight, every day, naturally, like.
No medicine.
No, I'm talking about on 10, like 1,000. I'm not even kidding to so much 1,000, like bro not eating, bro not drinking. Yeah. Bro, I lost like 10, 15 pounds that whole week. I slept in my car like for a week straight. I went to 8 different cities in a week.
Just own it.
Just own it. I went to Florida just to drop my homegirl off. And she gave me $200 on gas, which I used $200 to get down there because I had to change it because it didn't make sense.
Right.
It didn't make sense.
You had the TA thing. So
I had the TA. So it was like I really spent more money than I was making. All right, so that was the part of the future story. But let me go on get into it real quick. All right, so cool. I got the car. Man, manic episode kicking in. But listen, the thing is, I'm not knowing what it is. I'm just thinking like, okay, everything in my life working out. I don't know what this feeling is. But my nigga, I am turned the fuck up. And I'm going to take advantage of this motherfucker. Nigga, I told one of my friends, I said, my nigga, I think I might be Jesus. You want to know why?
No.
You want to know why? Because they said Jesus was going to be somebody they didn't expect. So people expect to be Jesus. No, but listen, that's called grandiosity.
I felt like that
saying
before
crazy
a couple
ideas
times,
and
though.
stuff with that manic episode. That's part of a symptom.
Hold on.
All right, so look, bro, it gets crazy. Nobody has ever heard my side of the story. So look, I went to Austin, Texas, because I was going to buy like a apartment out there. People was too bougie. Low-key, I couldn't afford it, but I didn't realize at the time. People was bougie, though. All right, so cool. I went back to Dallas. I went to Arlington. I went to Garland. And I was going, all right, so I settled on Dallas. Excuse me. That's where I was going to get my spot at. I was going back to Louisiana and go pick up some documentation to get the apartment. All right, cool. So my homegirl, whoop, I ain't going to say her name just out of respect. But nah, my homegirl,
No name dropping.
for sure can't do that, But nah, my homegirl, I was gonna
Can't get
pull up
famous
on her.
off me.
Can't. So I was gonna pull up on her and stuff like that. And she said, "Hey, whoop, gonna pick me up. Hey, just meet us here." That was already a red flag in my mind because I'm very aware. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna come pick you up. Tell me why when I pull up to my mom's crib, they all surround me around the table having an intervention for me because they think I'm going crazy. Now I ain't gonna say like it's just I don't have no problem with the approach that they did. It's just the fact of how they did it. They made me feel like they was all ganging up on me instead of actually trying to support me. Like, darn, what's wrong? Like, are you, bro?
Yeah.
We love you. Are you okay? Instead of that, it was more like, bro, you tripping? Like, are you like?
Yeah.
Like that's all I'm saying. Like, and what I had to realize is a lot of people in Louisiana like emotional intelligence. They don't understand what that means and what it is. I don't know if it's just Louisiana or the South. All right, so
think it's
cool.
just the South.
Let me go and get through the story. So, boom, things went how they went. I thought we all had a mutual agreement of, all right, I fucked up, y'all fucked up, but we gonna move on from this, respectfully, because that's what friends do. That's how you make friends in the hard times. Friends not made when you turn it up. Friends made when you turn it down. All right, so cool.
Oh.
So look.
Friends ain't made when you turn it up. Friends are made when you turn it on. Y'all niggas be posting pictures with your club buddies.
Talk your
That's
shit.
it.
Y'all be posting pictures with your
Yeah.
club buddies.
The same
Them
nigga
ain't
that's,
your-
Turn
the
up
same
with.
nigga that's fucking your baby mama.
Oh, club buddies.
I ain't want to say it, but
Ooh.
what did he say?
Somebody had to say it.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
wanna
You
say
niggas
it.
is
Somebody
hanging
had
with
to
your
say
club buddies. Stop hanging with your club buddies
Mama, I'm
and
sorry
thinking
if
your
you listen
club
to
buddies
this,
got
you
your
know.
back.
Yeah.
Mama.
That's
Your
it.
club buddies do not have your back.
Nah,
Y'all are club buddies.
If,
Club
if,
buddies.
if them
Yeah.
the same niggas that whenever you need some furniture move out your house, they not
They
trying to
can't
help
answer the
out,
phone?
or they can't get nobody to
Hey,
help you out.
check this out.
Yeah, drop them niggas.
These the niggas you take pictures with by the gas station pump
Ooh.
in front of another nigga car.
The same niggas that take picture with a famous nigga when he come and be like, we working on something.
Type
You don't
shit.
even know that nigga.
But what you working on?
Type shit.
You don't even know that nigga.
Same for women too though.
No.
They take
For
pictures with
real.
these celebrities. My baby daddy. Girl.
See, but that's some women shit
For
though. I
real,
expect.
though. What they tell you?
There's a lot of bitch shit going on.
All right.
I've been saying this for.
all right, but check this out though. Check this out though. We need to talk about like what's really going on between man and female, bro. I feel like it's a big separation
What
right
you
now.
mean? Explain.
Explain. I feel like
Let me where you coming
'Cause
from?
what you
all right,
mean?
check this out. Check this out. I feel like social media got the world so screwed on both sides that we running from real meanings of like male, female, human beings type shit.
Because it's all about a facade and what you can put on. It's all about advertisement at the end of the day. Because you got to think about it. In social media, that's how these companies make this money. I'm reading this book called The Attention Merchants. It's basically talk about the origin of how they monetize attention. Because
Told me that.
the more people, how Instagram and social media make money is what they do is the more clicks they get, the more engagement they get,
Yeah.
the more they can sell it back to advertisers, and then the more money they make. So that's why sometimes you see stuff that you thought about or that's sort of like what you was part of your search history, and that's how it gets you addicted to keep scrolling and keep scrolling and keep. And then next, you got an hour down, 2 hours TikTok, 2 hours down related content. Gonna keep giving you that.
though.
It's just giving it's like giving a crackhead crack. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So check
It's
this
giving
out.
that serotonin.
But why is it though? Like, it's such. I just feel like it's such a beef between women and men right now.
Why?
I wake up and see nothing but men versus females.
Give me an example.
Yeah, give me.
You wake up, my brother behind the camera. He's a big guy. I see him post a lot of stuff about like something about a man versus a female, bro. And it just, I'm trying to think of a way to explain it, but
I tell you why, and I just thought about this. It's because indirectly the roles have been changed. So nowadays, the women is the breadwinner. The dude is the one that lay back and really, try to let the woman take care of him. If you really just think about it, and I think it's statistically proven, there's more women millionaires than men.
That's it.
I could be wrong. Don't
Show me.
Don't quote me.
no, I'm not knocking none.
A lot of this comes into play. It's because you got to think about the generation of boys. I'm not even gonna say men because they're not men.
Thank you.
They're
My thing is,
boys.
look, unless you have
They're boys.
at least 5,000 saved up in your account, unless you can actually pay all your bills, you live by yourself, you got decent credit. I don't figure you would be a man. I don't even feel like I'm a man. I don't feel like you're a man really traditionally until like you become 32 to 33.
Hell no.
I agree.
Cause you got niggas.
no.
I got
A woman's gonna mature way faster than a man.
Women prefrontal cortex develop at 23.
We're going
Men's
to be
develop at
way
25.
more
That's your
mature than a
decision making
man.
center. Mine just developed this
It
year.
doesn't mean that it's
Facts.
every man or every boy.
True.
That just means majority. But that's because a lot of the male figures are not men right now. They're still boys.
So do you feel like you're a man? I want you to ask me the same thing.
Why? What criteria are we going off of?
Do you just feel like you're a man?
Oh,
Do you
for
look
sure.
in the mirror and be like, I'm a man?
Yeah,
All right.
because I address all
Do
my
you feel like you a
responsibilities.
man?
You fucking right.
Okay then.
I address all my responsibilities.
The thing
Fact
about it
right.
is, and I feel
I'm
like
surviving
the
off my
reason-
own. I'm a
Thank
man.
you.
And I'm taking sacrifices. I'm taking care of my family when I got to.
Exactly, but
That's
you know, a lot of dudes right now, they're not on that same mindset. A lot of these dudes out here are really intimidated by women.
You
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Hey, let a nigga find a woman that's making
They're
more money than
really
him.
Intimidated.
they
by
want a
women.
submissive female. I don't like me personally. I don't like submissive female. I like somebody who's more dominant.
And there
Facts.
go your answer. Why?
I tell
It's like
if
it.
you want to go deeper, we can talk about the crack epidemic that happened in the 70s,
Nah, we ain't
which
gotta go that deep.
which separated, which took the father out the home because he had to go sell drugs. And then we can talk about with food stamps or government assistance, you could not have the father in the house, or else they would
And
cut
that's
it
still
off.
going on.
And that's
They're
part
still doing the same shit
that's
though, ain't
That's
they?
still
that's what I'm
going
saying,
on.
bro. It's still looming effects from that.
It's still
And so
going on.
what I'm saying is a lot. It's a lot of misled boys out here who ain't never had no male influence, who don't know how to conduct themselves.
They don't.
That's facts.
My daddy was in jail, incarcerated for 7 years. So the man you see right now, I had to do this myself. I respect the Tay, Chassie, and my little brother, but they didn't they didn't really teach me too much.
But I feel like that's where y'all come into play. That y'all have to step up to be that male figure for those boys. And it's not a lot of people out there that's willing to do that
And-
because
and-
those
and
boys
that's
are
what
not,
this is.
They're not open
That's
to
is what
like
this is
letting
for.
somebody to come in and be like, okay, well, I can look up to him as a male figure.
This
I want to
podcast.
be like him. They're not like that because
Look,
their mindset.
I tell you one
is
thing.
way
Listen,
somewhere else.
this podcast is for, and this is a bite of one of my favorite podcasts, 85 South Show. This podcast is for the niggas who don't get offended when they get constructive criticism.
No, for real.
This podcast is for the niggas who make sure the woman nut before he nut.
Speak, Coop. Speak.
It's getting hot in here.
This podcast is for the dudes that go get a warm rag, for that girl after they do the do.
Oh man.
I don't know if y'all know about that.
Yee.
I'm just saying, so this podcast is for like a superior man. You You gotta be
high class.
confident
You have to be confident.
within yourself, not having an ego or pride. You gotta listen to this to learn.
Do you
Pride.
Pride
niggas
is,
got pride problems?
Pride.
you saying speaking for personal? Or?
I had pride problems. Hell yeah. Every man has pride problems.
I definitely had.
Of course. Every man, that's part of being a
But
man.
it takes you having that recognition to be able to accept it and then work on it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I did have to realize that.
Yeah, facts.
All right, so look, now that we got that out the way, I like that. I like that. So look, you in 2016, you dropped one of your more popular projects to date, currently titled Osama, right?
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Hosted by DJ Slim B, right? Am I saying
Slim B.
right? Slim B. I apologize. DJ Slim B. What was the standout song, and how did that collaboration with DJ Slim B, right?
Yeah. Slim
DJ
B,
Slim B come
yeah,
about?
Slim.
How did that collaboration come about?
Slim B was hosting mixtapes at the time. Like, he was hosting everybody in the whole, from Ruston to Monroe to Jonesboro, and I just had to get a piece of it. And so I decided to drop Osama. I came up with it. It was like the first tape I started recording in a real studio. And the biggest song on there was probably Pack Touchdown featuring Bass 1400.
That's my favorite.
Everybody know that song. So it's like,
I don't think I heard that one.
when the pack touchdown, just move it. At the table count money with my shooters. When the pack touchdown, I was in front of U-Haul shit, bro. How you not see that? Wow.
I'll tell you why. Because probably everybody was on it, but I don't like watching it and like digesting stuff that everybody on. I like to give it time and then go back.
Okay. When the pack touchdown, just move it.
But I think it might have been.
Yeah, that was the biggest one. You know what I'm saying? Me and Bass was close. Well, real still close as my brother.
Bass 1400.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to him. I was jamming his latest project. It was like, it got like a green tailback cover. It got I can't think of the song, but one of my favorite songs is Let's Get It.
Yeah.
That mother, listen.
He hard. But
Yeah,
Bass
for
hard.
sure. Shout out.
Yeah.
Like,
We got a whole tape that we never released.
Real?
Never released. Never. Like 10 songs. Never heard.
and Bro can really
But we
rap.
brothers in real life though, so
He can
we
really
don't-
rap.
Yeah.
Like real talk.
Yeah.
Like he really got a plethora of different things. Like he got the image, he got the look, but he got the bars. He got, he coming from a real, and then he just, like he don't just, rap about stuff. Like, he talk what he rap about as life.
That's my partner right
So
there.
yeah. But
Fried Deuce Hoover.
for sure,
partner.
man. All right, so Lauren, I got a question for you. All right, so who picks out the handpicked collections, and is it a collaborative? Effort, or is the responsibility imparted on one certain individual?
No, it's not on one certain individual. I have a team of 5 people. Okay, it's me.
Respect.
And if nobody else knew, 318 Chase, he's helping me with it. He's my partner.
For sure.
I also have an assistant. I have a creative director, and I have 2 brand ambassadors. So as far as picking out clothing, it's me
Okay.
and 318 Chase,
I'm just big on trying to get the shit sold.
and it's my creative
and getting
director.
and getting the name out there, you know what I'm saying?
So you more like the
A groundwork person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's my creative director, Shamirka Roan. She's one of my best friends. So every piece that I release is very. We think on it. We don't just be like, oh yeah, that's cute. Okay, we're gonna get it. No, it's a lot of thought process that goes on behind it. Like I said, quality over quantity. I'm very big on quality. My quality, you're not gonna see anything else behind it. Every single piece is very good quality.
What's the average amount of time that you feel it would take for you to like produce a certain product?
Well, see, the thing about House De Culture is that whenever I put a piece out on the website, whatever you see is there, that's it. I'm not restocking it. I'm not bringing it back. That's it. So
They create a demand though.
So with that, like even now, we've been looking at pieces for about a month and a half right now, just like the winter collection, but which is dropping soon. But still, I don't like to rush myself with bringing
like
it.
to let it naturally come to you when it comes to you.
Exactly. And then like when I actually like try to get the clothing and like I'm going to have people try it on or I'm going to wear it to make sure that the quality is up to par. So I know how it fits, if it runs big, if it runs small, if it's for thick people, it's for skinny people. And I let that be known on my site. I let it be known on my site. I
like a sizing chart.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have a sizing chart, and also in every description of the clothing,
You cannot fit this.
I'm going to tell you what that
can't-
person
People
or
need
that
that.
model.
People need
You need that.
What
Too
that
many
model
people-
is.
You
too many
need
people
that.
feeling
You cannot fit
safeguarded.
this.
Too many people
You
feel
can you cannot fit
Exactly,
this.
and like on my site, if you go to my site right now, www.shophdk.com, you're gonna see
Go to it.
different sizes of people. You're gonna have a skinny person. You're gonna have a thick person. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna see. Okay, well, she has that on. I feel like I'm the
So
same
that's what
size
it
as
is.
her.
Like depending off the person that you see.
Exactly,
That's,
but at the same time, you're gonna see in that description the model has on a size medium. The model is gonna have on a size small, and if that clothing item runs small, I'm gonna let you know. I'm not gonna have you just wear it, order it, and then when you get it, it's small and be like, oh, well, she done sold me something that's too small. No, in the description, this item runs small. I'm gonna let you know.
facts.
I'm very clear. I'm very upfront about every little single piece because that's who I am.
And I do want to say this about your website. When I checked it out and I was doing my research, one thing I did see is you got sales going on right now.
Oh, for sure. Up to 75% off.
Yeah. I looked at it like I was like,
Nah, like for real.
I don't wear these. I might go buy it from a girl,
No,
Hey,
for real.
we got-
Up
we
to
got some
75
on us,
Yes.
you know.
Up to
Got it on
75%
us.
off.
We got it on us.
I'm just saying, y'all go cop that.
And this is a one-time-
and
one-time
that like real
thing.
talk, just coming from a normal man. When I looked at the pieces, I'm like, okay, this is pressure.
Yeah,
Oh,
But
for
this is
sure.
not like this is like affordable designer pressure.
yeah. You ought to see me in the living room. I'm like, what's this? I'm hanging up the dress like, what's this?
Yeah.
Yo, like, yo,
Quality too.
It's
how this?
So that
it's
means
quality.
that means
It's
that when you
number
wash it,
one.
it doesn't break down.
And see, I'm doing all this before I even put it on these sites. That's what I want my customers to know. I'm testing out every single thing before I can put it out on the site, so I can let you know. Because before I even launched this site, before I even launched my boutique, when I even started of doing my boutique, that's what I was looking for when I was shop. I need to know, okay, yeah, she got a nice Coke bottle shape. Yeah, but does it stretch? You know what I'm saying? Is it long term?
So this
Does it run small?
boutique came about from personal experience.
Yes, for sure.
Sound like it.
For sure.
Personal
for
experience.
sure.
Sound like it.
A lot of
There's a lot of people going through that same thing.
Right.
For sure.
And as long as you can grab your certain audience, you
I
can
tell
make
you what, though.
you can make millions off of
Have
your
you-
certain
I tell you
audience.
what, have you ever thought about like if somebody reached out to you and they paid a certain amount of money to where like you can tailor it to them?
Of course. First of all, I tailor to every customer. Every single customer that comes and places an order with HDK, I tailor to them. Because I want them to know that not only do I value them as a customer, I value them as a person.
And what does that HDK stand for?
House De Culture.
Okay.
What
the
does
name
that
of my
stand for?
House De Culture. Okay, that's the name of the boutique. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. House De Culture.
There you go.
Okay.
And could you spell it out for them just in case they,
It's HAUS space DE space KULTURE.
There you go. And we ain't gonna say it no more. Y'all heard it
But
3
no,
times.
I value every customer that places an order with me. Like I said, I value them as a person. And I want them to know that I appreciate every thought of them placing an order with me and every single thing.
I seen on your website y'all give like y'all handwritten cards.
Yes. So every order that a customer places, I give them a thank you card. Of course, it has thank you, gives you a code for a percentage off on your next order. It gives you our Instagram, our Pinterest, social media. But on the back of that card, because like I said, okay, so yes, I launched this boutique in 2021, but I got pregnant with the idea in 2016.
You scared me.
I like You gonna say I like? You threw me off with the pregnancy.
I got pregnant.
Oh my god! There you go.
I got pregnant with the idea.
That terminology though.
I got pregnant with the idea in 2016.
Oh shit! I respect that though.
So I came up with the idea that I was gonna launch a boutique because, like I said, I would go and shop.
I got one question. All right, so like, what was the thing that was just like the catalyst? Like, you know what? I'm doing it. Like the day you was like, nah, this is it. I'm tired of waiting.
Well, if you didn't know, I'm an AKA. I'm part of
Shout
Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So, I was shopping for an event that we was getting ready to go to, and I could not find anything. So, either the clothing was too revealing, and that's just not me. You know, I'll show a little skin every now and then, but too revealing, I can't do it. Or it was just, I'm just gonna be honest, it was ugly. It didn't appeal to me.
Call it what it is.
You know, it was just ugly. So I knew then. I texted my best friend, Deja Young, rest in peace. Yeah, and I told her, I said, I'm having so much trouble right now. I can't find anything to wear. I'm stressed. And so what she would always tell me, you know, calm down, don't stress. But she was like, you know, you got a nice style. I was like, you know, I think I want to just start selling clothes. That's exactly what I told her. She was like, well, if you do it, I'm buying.
What you saying is she birthed the idea.
Yes, like she put it in me. I was like,
long live the days, man.
She was like, I'm a buy it. She was like, you need to go ahead and open it up, so therefore I don't have to keep shopping with these other stores, and I could just buy it straight from you.
Right. Sound like.
So I bought clothes. People do not know this. Only people that are close to me know this. 2016, I bought clothes. It was towards the fall. I bought like some jackets, some jumpsuits, some two pieces, some rompers, and I actually have a picture of her in one of the rompers that I bought. She actually wore it. We went out to like a party or something. She wore it, but I got scared, so I never really just launched my boutique.
Scared of what?
I think failure.
Public opinion,
yes, that and just failure. That I wasn't going to.
It wasn't gonna happen.
It wasn't gonna happen. I feel like the clothes that I had, like some people would like it, some people wouldn't, and I say that because.
How you think I felt about this podcast?
You know, just call it how it is.
How you think I felt about this podcast?
People's style is not my style. I have a different type of style.
Your own shit.
People like to have more stuff revealing.
For sure, but listen, what I had to realize.
Didn't.
Not to cut you off, out of respect.
No, you good.
What I had to realize is you don't understand what resonate to people until you put it out there.
That's right.
Because bro, it's 7 billion people in this world. You telling me that you can't get a cool 50,000 people that rock with you?
You right.
All right, so they may be in Kentucky.
Yeah.
They may be in goddamn Arizona. They may not be down here, but they are somewhere out here. Yeah. It could be more. It could be 500,000, 5 million. Right. But I'm just saying though, the only way you're gonna know is if you walk by faith and not by sight.
And you know, I didn't catch that until Deja passed away. So she passed away January 30th. We talked January 29th of this year, 2021. And so after she passed, we all did. All my best friends, we all went through. We're still going through.
I was just gonna ask you.
You know what I'm saying? We're still going through.
And that was the next question. How did the loss of your best friend affect your psyche and your motivation?
Motivation wise, it turned me up. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was hard getting through it, but motivation wise, it turned me up because it's like just knowing you had a person right there beside you, like right there, and not gone. So it just tells you, like, bro, live your life to the fullest, 100%. Because now it can be, of course, we grew up and seen our elders pass, our great-grannies.
But you never seen that happening, though, with her. Because when it happened for me.
Not nobody that's, like, right there.
Bro, when it happened for me, bro, I started to break down. And, like, don't get me wrong, me and Deja were cool and cordial. I got a video on my phone when she was turned up at the Rev and I was recording her, like, not too long ago in 2019. It's just the fact of, like, she was like one of the last people I expected just because of her spirit.
Yeah,
how she moved.
facts.
She was just so genuine.
Facts.
Like a
So
light.
pure.
And like when it happened, I'm thinking it's
It
fake.
was so
like
pure
I
and
didn't think it was
beautiful.
real. didn't
I was
think it
in
real.
Houston,
I
bro.
didn't think it was real.
Just came to Houston to shoot some videos and shit. That Friday, woke up that Saturday. I had to shoot out, bro. Like, nah, that crushed me.
It was just, I'm still struggling with it today. You know,
It take a lot to say that though.
it does. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I'm still struggling.
Yeah.
I'm this year, we in December, have went by just too fast. You know, I feel like things that we are even doing today, like even now, she should be here.
No,
know what I'm
but
saying?
she's with her.
you know-
She's with you right now. Is what you don't understand.
But like physical form. You know what I'm saying? Like she should be here.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like
no, for sure. She definitely.
you know, so it's like
Gang.
so
Yeah.
you know, after she passed, I could just hear her. And see, like with me, I'm a visionary and I'm a dreamer. So I have visions. So she came to me plenty of times. She still comes to me. She came to me.
She came to you in a dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Shout out to Larry.
she just is basically was the same conversation that we had in 2016. Do it. Do it.
Really?
Do it.
That's crazy.
Do it. Do it. And I did it. February 16th. We had her funeral February 13th. February 16th, I got my LLC for the boutique.
Bro, that's crazy.
I got my LLC for the boutique, and it's been pressure nonstop. Because if anything, she is my biggest motivation. She told me to do it back in 2016, but I didn't do it. And like I said, I just feel like I have to keep going, and I have to do it
Still going.
because
Thanks.
I know if she was here, she would be rocking every single piece that I have on my site. And I miss her.
I miss her too, man.
I miss
I-
her. I miss her
I
so
miss her too,
much.
bro. It messed me up. Like, and it's not like, of course, like I got a different relationship with her than y'all. So like, I'm not her best friend or nothing like that. But we was like close to that best friend. Like, you know, if we would have been, you know, the same year. So when it happened, bro, I kind of broke down a little bit just cause like, man, it's just something to it. Like, when people pass away that you don't expect, that's like good spirits.
Yeah.
It's different, you know. And like with Deja, it's just like I never expected it to happen for her. Like I didn't see like nothing leading up to it.
I ain't believe it till I saw her
I
in
didn't
the
believe
casket.
it, and it's just like it's just,
Literally.
it took me a while to actually just accept it.
Nah, for real. No, like even when I woke up, I text her. We were just texting. We were texting about, if nobody knew, she was engaged. She was engaged to Maurice, her fiance. We were texting about the wedding. I sent her, she asked me to send her suggestions about like wedding planners and invitations and stuff. We were texting. I sent her all this stuff. So the next morning when nobody really had just texted me. Only one person had called me. And that's the call, it woke me up. So when I'm calling them back, I'm also checking my messages just off of just habit. He texts me Lauren in all caps. He never texts me Lauren. He never calls me out my name like that. So for him, I'm like, what? You know? I'm just like, what? So the person I'm calling answers the phone. They're crying. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? We're texting and, you know, I'm finally getting the news and I'm like, nah, ain't no way. I'm getting on Facebook. You know, us black people, we gotta go to Facebook. We gotta go to Facebook because, you know, Facebook is gonna confirm it for us
That's the
black
first
people.
thing nigga gonna do though.
You gonna go to
This
Facebook.
the first thing. Hey, when the nigga wake up, bro, this the first
You gonna
nigga.
go to
Bruh,
Facebook.
I still don't know what happened.
You gonna go to Facebook.
I don't know what happened. I mean, we ain't got to talk about it. But no, for sure, we ain't got to talk about it. But I don't know. I just didn't see what happened.
It happened.
Yeah.
So,
So,
long
you
live
know.
Deja. It's all good.
Right. Long live
It's all good.
Long live the age. She forever living. That's my girl.
No.
All right, man. Let's, shout out to Deja, man. Long live Deja, man.
For sure.
R.I.P. Rest in power.
For sure.
For sure. All right. All right. So I got a question for you, Chase. Oh. Good. Oh, for sure. All right. So if the one song that you feel like that is like that you reliving or that's most manifesting in your life, what do you feel like it is?
You said the one song?
Yeah, one song, any song that you made that you feel like personifies everything you've been going through or what you're currently going through.
Right now?
Right, yeah.
Fast pace.
Right now.
Fast pace. I was still going. Man, my aunt passed. Like, man, this was my second mother. And, like, I done lost a lot of shitload of family members, bro. And this song just had put me in another zone of, like, I was just in the zone, like, everything around me is just moving super fast, but I'm not realizing. And, like, that's what's standing for me right now, bro. This song just right there, just, like, refuse to be a loser. I can't come in last place. I just can't. Like, I gotta be number one for my people. Cause she was one of my main supporters, so I just gotta be top dog, bro. That's the song that's representing me right now. Fast pace.
I'm gonna ask both y'all this question. What do y'all see yourself in 5 years? I don't know if y'all ever thought about it.
I just see myself full fledged in how I am now. I just see myself 2 times more serious or 5 times more serious.
10 times.
I agree.
10 times more serious. Like, I live on a schedule already. So 5 years later, it's gonna be more shit coming in, more passive income coming in, and just still on it. Like, to me, that's prime years. Like, I'm in my prime right there.
Facts. For sure. I agree with that. All right, so Lauren, this question for you. I love the name of your website. It's real. Like it's simple, but less is more. I do believe in that.
For sure.
Simple and concise.
Of course.
How was it created?
The name?
Yeah. Because I'm still trying to wrap my mind around
Yeah.
what it means.
Yeah, so the meaning really means house of culture.
Okay.
So like an actual house.
But like
of
a
culture.
New Orleans style.
Well, no, not necessarily. So I'm very big on, I'm a creative. I'm a creative person.
Shout out to all my creatives out there.
Very creative. I'm very different. I don't want to be like other
If you're
people.
an introvert, you understand exactly what she's talking about.
Exactly. That part, So, it really came to me, again, I'm a dreamer. I'm a visionary. It came to me in a vision. I saw the name in lights. Wow. Simple.
Just leave it at that.
Just like that.
Just leave it
and
at
so, like house, Haus, it's actually German.
Really?
Yes, it's German.
I thought it was
But like the whole thing is not German. It's only house. House is German. It means house.
Day is Spanish, right?
French. It means of.
Wait, is it D-E?
D-E. It's French. Okay. And it means of. And then culture is just me. Because, I'm AKA, put a K on everything, So, like, culture. So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, it's just put a K on the culture.
I like that.
So, German, French, and me.
It's a gathering of multiple things.
Yeah, it's just
that
very
means
creative. Yeah. It just means one thing together, but it's just.
So nobody can take that from you. You came up with that.
Exactly.
Because they can't give that meaning that you just gave.
Exactly.
That makes so much sense. That's
Nobody
why.
else.
That's why this podcast is called Better Than Silver and Gold.
Better than silver and gold.
Guess what? Y'all want to know what's better than silver and gold? Y'all want to know? All right, so listen, even if you don't want to know, I'm gonna tell you anyway. All right, so for me, what's better than silver and gold is wisdom and knowledge. You know, you can never beat that. You know, because you want to know why? Because the government or anybody else that has power over you that you don't realize indirectly, they cannot take intellectual property away from you. They can take everything else, all your possessions, everything else that you own, but they cannot take your brain. Once they take your brain, you done. Done. You want to know what else better than silver and gold? Like crawfish, you can never go wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a crawfish shout out. You know, crawfish season about to come up. You know,
I can't wait. I'm ready.
I'm ready. You know, shout out to Mardi Gras. You know?
I'm ready.
What do y'all feel like is better than silver and gold? The meaningful possessions that we possess. Why? Expound on that.
Bro, love deep, bro. Like when people think of love, they think of just like a male-female relationship, but bro, love so deep. I'm close to my family, so bro, love get deep, bro. Like
unconditional love,
man. Unconditional love, bro. Like
because you got lust, you got love, then you got unconditional love.
Facts, bro. When you lose people that you truly, truly love.
I lost my grandma a couple months ago.
Come on, man. Like when you lose that, your life shifts off of that.
To be honest, what I had to realize is like when certain people. Because listen, I want to say this, and this for you to hear too, Lauren.
I'm listening.
I don't believe that we die. I believe we're spiritual beings living in a human existence. So yes, your physical body does die, but at the same time, your souls does transition into another realm. So to go on what I was saying is like with my grandma passing, it's just like man, I don't think you ever just like Deja's situation. I don't think you can. That's the situation that. Like you gon' learn how to handle as you grow up, but it's just something it's never gonna go away.
Thanks.
It's
no.
Like it's just
it ain't gonna go nowhere.
Nah, it's never going nowhere.
But like what I can
20
say
years
is,
later, 30 years later.
Yeah, it's never gonna go away. But what I can say is like it's very big to have like people who love on you and that you love around you about that, because for instance, me and my best friends, we all lost Asia, and yet we all are experiencing the same thing
in a different way,
but we don't talk about it. We do not talk about it as best friends. But we know. Why? I know he's struggling with it.
Why?
He knows I'm struggling.
All right, so listen, let's go. We're not gonna go in too deep about that, but I just want to ask this question, just because you said that. Why do you feel like y'all don't talk about it? It's just because it's still so fresh.
Yeah, that is still so fresh, but also that I don't know. Why do you think we don't talk about it?
Because you never know. That might be in the healing that you've been looking to have.
See,
the reason we don't talk about it. Oh shit.
I can't say.
The reason we don't talk about it.
I've been wanting to.
See, you never know. She said she been wanting to, but who else?
I've been wanting to, but it's just like.
It's tough, bro.
It's
something.
tough.
Yeah, that's something that's gonna
tough,
take,
bro.
It's gonna take.
Nigga like me don't even want to talk about it.
That's taking a whole day up. Like crying,
I
crying.
Even though we
I
around
still
each
to this
other,
day, try to act like it didn't happen.
You know,
type shit. So I don't want to talk about it sometimes.
You know, so like
in my head, I still want to believe like she.
So you gonna be one of them that's like, nah, I ain't trying to hear this. Like, nah.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, it's more like the situation. It's just we rather not talk about. Like we know we're going through it. Yeah. So like we have a trip coming up too.
I think
in memorial for her in
January. Let me correct what I said. This is the grieving period right now. That's what it is.
Because it happened this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you got to give it time.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lifetime.
Yeah,
it's gonna take a lifetime to get over.
For sure.
Yeah. So
when I'm 50, I'm gonna still be.
You still gonna feel
going back on looking at pictures.
We're planning. We have a trip planned right now for a memorial for her for the same weekend. That she passed away. All of us getting together. Some people are not gonna make it because of work, but that's okay. We know they're still gonna be there with us in spirit.
Facts.
But like, even then, like, we have like this little thing all planned out and stuff. But like, I want to talk about it. I talked to him about it. That I feel like we should just sit down and talk about it.
And you never know, that could be the time. I'm not saying it is, but I'm just saying.
Right, it could be. which everybody knows, because I brought it up at a point a couple months ago that we all are going through the same stuff and we are experiencing the same grief, and yet we know we're going through it, but yet we don't talk about it. Why not? Why not? Are we supposed to be the foundation?
Because just it's not communication scarce nowadays, and y'all know that. For sure. All right, so what the time looking like? How much time?
We do.
Oh, duh.
We do.
All right, so I can wrap it up.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
We back. We coming back. Shit, for sure.
Oh, for sure. All right, so this is the first visual interview that y'all got, of Better Than Silver and Gold, So I just want to say, shout out to my homegirl Lauren, shout out to my boy 318 Chase, This is the first of many, because this is not the first time this is gonna happen. It felt too natural and organic, and I only asked them a couple questions of everything I had. I had like a whole thing of questions.
We're gonna have to be a few hours next time.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So
we just had to make sure it was gonna work.
And now that we know,
it works.
We know what it is now.
It's gonna be easier to make it happen.
Facts.
Cause y'all after this, especially after we see it, cause I know my boy he gonna throw that spice on
I
it.
ain't got no question about that.
You know what I'm saying? So after we see it, we're gonna be like, hey, bro, we gotta do this.
Again.
Here, and here, and
Now see,
and here, and here.
The thing is, I'm a manifest it right now just because like all this, when I walked in and the vibe of it, it felt too natural. It felt like I was at home.
Right.
It felt like literally.
Right.
Real talk. Like as soon as I sat down, you seen I wasn't nervous. I'm just chilling here like, yeah, y'all ready? Like, what's up?
Yeah, what's
Come on,
up?
wait on this.
Yeah, what's
So, yeah, man, we about to go and wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? So go on, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Feel compelled. The spirit moves you. I do have the social media Better Than Silver Gold, so you can check it out. You do have shout out y'all Instagrams and everything that can get y'all.
Instagram, Twitter, 318 Chase, 318 CHASE, music 318 CHA money symbol E. All platforms still going. Just dropped. This Is Me is out. We just dropped a new video. We got videos on videos, and we got everything coming. You hear me?
You can follow me on all social media at _thelaurenj. Also, make sure you follow the boutique everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Shop HDK. That's H as in horse, D as in dog, K as in kite.
Sir, and if you went to Ruston High, you probably understood half of that because the education was kind of trash. But I shout out to Ruston High. So look, you know what I'm saying? Hey, go Bearcats.
Go Bearcats, though.
Alma mater, you know what I'm saying? I respect. I do
yeah.
love y'all, but I just like to poke fun. So we about to go and close it out, man. This was
We'll be back, though.
episode of Better Than Silver and Gold, man. Hey, listen, Reese's Pieces, and y'all be good, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, let's get it. It's nice talking to y'all.